So the stock market is not looking so good today, guys. Not a great start to this Friday. It's about 11:30 a.m. on the East Coast, and we have the Russell down 1.1%, the Nasdaq's down 1.3%, we have the S&P down 0.8% as the Dow's down 0.6%, and the VIX is up only 1.7% as we have silver down 0.2% and we have gold up 0.4%. So yeah, guys, not looking so good out there. The markets are bleeding all across the board, and we have to break them down in this video, plus some stocks, of course. But before we dive into the video, don't forget to get up to 17 free stocks from Moomoo, each up to $2,000, guys, using that link down below or by going to stocksurfs.com/Moomoo. Open your account and fund it with at least $100. You get a free share of C3AI stock, which right now is at about $35-40 a share, and you get 5 more stocks, totaling 6 stocks. And fund your account at least $1,000. You get 10 more stocks, totaling 16 stocks. And guys, you want to hear this? It gets even better. Fund your account at least $5,000 on top of the 16 stocks you already got. You also get a free share of either Tesla or Google stock, guaranteed. And guys, that's limited time. You have a couple more days to do it. So use that link down below. And of course, that is an affiliate link. It helps out the channel. And with that being said, cheers. Let's dive right into the video. So check it out, guys. Again, bulls are nowhere to be found here today. Again, all the indexes are in the red, and on the intraday chart, we are not looking pretty at all. You guys can see we ended up seeing red all of pre-market, and a massive dump started at about 7:20 a.m. here on the East Coast on SPY, where it went from around 435 all the way down to about 432. So it dropped about $2-3 there in the span of around an hour and a half. And then we did see a little bit of a rally at close after hitting a low. Literally in the first 3 minutes of trading, we hit 432. So after that, we saw a bit of a rally, but clearly that did not last, and we put in a lower high. You guys can see right here, boom, lower high right there. A lower high. You guys get the drift, right? And now it looks like it's going to go back down and test the lows, maybe even take out that low from the first couple of minutes of the day. So on the intraday chart, guys, SPY's not looking good whatsoever, and triple Q probably a lot of the same, right? Let me pull it up and show you guys. Yeah, we were making lower highs all pre-market. Then we saw a little bit of a rally in the morning, right when the markets opened, but that didn't last long. It went down to about 360 after that. Then we had a bit of a relief rally, but notice we failed to break out of the initial rally we got this morning, the high from that initial rally, which was right around 363.30. So we failed to break out of there, and we put a head and shoulders in here on the intraday. Let me zoom in and show you guys that here on triple Q, and now we're seeing that right shoulder play out, right? So this looks like it is selling off, obviously, and it looks like it's going to the lows from earlier today, 361, 360, and if that point breaks, guys, we could sell off even more in the short term here on triple Q, and you guys probably know we've been selling off a little bit here over the past couple of days. Nothing crazy. It's not like we're in a bear market again or something like that or something nuts like that, but we have been selling off a little bit. Triple Q's down now $11 from the recent high, which in percentage terms, it's only 3%, guys. It's only 3%. And to put it into perspective, triple Q is up, which you guys know is the NASDAQ 100, right? This is still up, I think, 30+% year to date. Let me see. We started off the year at around 261, and we ran all the way to 372. More than that. Holy crap. 42% year to date, guys. Come on. So a little 3% pullback is absolutely nothing. And on SPY, we're up way less than that. But you'll see here, this is only down, let's see, percentage-wise in the past couple of days, 2.5%. And on the year, we're still up around, let's see, we started off the year at around 372 on SPY roughly, and it ran all the way to 444. That was a move of 19%. So, guys, this little pullback, that's all it is a little pullback. And here on the 4-hour chart, we are now falling under the 50 moving average, and we do have a little bit of a head and shoulders here, kind of on SPY. You guys see that, which if it completes, we could get down to maybe 430, 425 potentially, which is actually right by the 180 SMA. That'd be a healthy pullback here on the 4-hour chart, at least in my opinion. And triple Q, guys, if I pull this up, if this comes down a little bit more, we're going to be right by that 180 SMA as well. And do you guys not see a head and shoulders on this on the 4-hour chart? I sure do. You guys see that left shoulder head right shoulder. This could come down a little bit more, maybe $5, $10, $12, maybe down to $348, $350. That's where we could be going. So guys, at this point, we all know the catalyst. It's because of Jerome Powell and his testimony to Congress, right? He pretty much said there's more hikes to come, which we already knew. I mean, we already knew that, which is the funny thing about the stock market, right? It freaks out on certain headlines that we already knew because he said it in the meeting just a couple days before, right? I mean, this is so weird, right? It's just how the stock market works. But we knew that rates are going to go potentially to 5.6% this year. So that means 2 more hikes of, 25 basis points each. And I don't know. I mean, the testimony came out, yada, yada, yada. And now we have the market selling off. But guys, the reality is the trends are still intact for the bulls. Bulls are still in charge. Obviously, like we already talked about in this video, it's just a sell-off and quite frankly, a much needed little sell-off here. That's all it is, a little sell-off as of now. And when it comes to some of these stocks, guys, let's see some of these names that are moving today. Smith & Wesson, what the heck's going on with Smith & Wesson? This is up 15% on the day. So they reported earnings, guys. Let me see what they ended up doing. I didn't even realize they reported earnings. That was yesterday, actually. They did adjusted EPS of 32 cents, which beat the 27 cents estimated. That's great. And sales beat as well, $144.78 million, which beat the $138.38 million expected. So Smith & Wesson beat EPS and they beat on sales. It looks like here they raised their dividend as well from 10 cents to 12 cents per share for the quarterly dividend, which is nice. That's a big increase there, guys. What is that? Like not a 20%, actually a 20% increase. Big pop there in their dividend. That's awesome. I'm loving it. And if we pull up here the 4-hour chart again, it looks like here the ascending triangle we outlined last time I covered this stock, which I don't even remember when the heck that was, but it looks like here, fast forward to now, present day, looks like that's playing out. It looks like we broke out of it. We hit 1350 earlier today, or was that yesterday? Let me see here, guys. That was earlier today. Yep. So that's a good sign. We're breaking out, and there could be more momentum to come for all we know, guys, by the looks of it here on the chart. Let me see what else. I think Virgin Galactic is making a big move, which I might cover in another video later on today. Undecided on that. We'll see. But they're down 22% right now after, you guessed it, they're doing a share offering, guys. They're raising money. And let me see exactly how much. I forget exactly. Looks like here they're planning a $400 million common stock offering. And again, the shares are down 22%, which you got to realize, guys, a lot of the time when these stocks run up and these companies need cash, Virgin Galactic needs cash right now. They're burning so much money. It's insane. So when these companies, their stock runs up, they view it as an opportunity like, oh, let me sell some shares at these higher levels. Let's raise, let's raise some money. And that's what they're doing. And that dilutes the existing shareholders out there that already own the stock because their piece of the pie becomes smaller. It's the opposite of share buybacks when companies, companies, they buy back their own stock, right? Like Apple, for example. When they gobble up their own stock, guys, the amount of shares out there existing becomes less, right? And your piece of the pie grows because of that. It becomes bigger, right? It's the opposite of what we're seeing here with the share offering. But either way, guys, that's what's going on here with Virgin Galactic. Maybe I'll cover it in another video, but we kind of already just covered it right now, so probably not. And some other movers here, guys. SoFi is down, which I'll do an update on SoFi later on today. Let's see what else is moving down. Looks like Netflix is down, which is in such a big need of a pullback, guys. Netflix is down 0.8% today, which is really nothing, and this stock needs a lot more to go down. I think if we come down to around 375, 380, that'd be healthy, but who knows, guys? I mean, this rally could just continue. For all we know, the markets could rip on Monday, and the rally could be continuing just like that. I don't know. Time will tell, guys, but overall, that's a quick update here. We're going to break down more stocks later on today, so make sure to subscribe and hit that like button, of course. And guys, don't forget to get your free money up to 17 stocks, each up to $2,000. The clock's ticking, guys. You have a couple more days to to do that, use that link down below, open up your account and fund it with at least $100. You get a free share of C3AI stock, which is actually exclusive to this channel, and you get 5 more stocks, each up to $2,000. And fund your account with at least $1,000. You get all the stocks you already got, plus 10 more stocks, totaling 16 stocks. And fund your account with at least $5,000, guys, on top of the 16 stocks you already got. You also get a free share of either Google or Tesla, guaranteed, which is absolutely nuts. So if you want some free money, who doesn't like free money, guys? Let's be honest. And you want to help out the channel, use that link down below. It is greatly appreciated, guys. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you in the next one.